Rome Remastered manages to keep loyal to the original, whilst adding new stuff at the same time. However, this being said, here's 10 more things that I think would be cool to add to the game at some point. Now, this is mostly basic stuff that modders could potentially do, but some of it is also a little out there. And no, the game does not need this. This is just some extra stuff that I would like to see for my own and other people's amusement. Number 10. A Civil War rework. A lot has been redone in this game, mostly for simplicity. However, the Civil War mechanic actually remains to be a bit of a mystery. Even the most experienced modders I spoke to had no idea what the requirements to start the Civil War actually were, or what these mean. It turns out, after spending hours, almost 2 years ago, doing a load of trial and error, these things here mean basically nothing to do with the Civil War. It's all just about Senate rolls of office. Civil War is all about how many settlements you own, and it is different for each Roman house and different on other difficulties. After posting the video, the vast majority of people who then tested could confirm that this worked. Anyway, a system where it just tells you what you need would be good. Maybe redo these and apply them to it, perhaps? I don't know, but something to make it clearer. Number 9. A toggle to set the UI back to the original. Need I say more? I think this was the first thing I reported. They had a good reason. According to them, it just did not look right on the remaster. I trust their opinion. But still, you know, they might as well add it as a toggle. At least use it to shut us all up, you know. Leave a like if you want the old UI back. Number 2. A toggle option to turn on auto-replenishment. One suggested by the community, and although I hated it at first, the idea, it kind of grew on me. Also, modders have said they would like this feature. It actually turns out this happened to Legend himself during a stream, where units auto-replenished in settlements. The devs told me this was a bug, so we know it is in the game, and possible through this bug. Maybe even that was planned. Ooh, have we just found our first piece of Rome Remastered cut content? I hope so. Number 7. Blood and Gore. As the original did not have it, I would be fine if this does not happen, but still I would rather have Blood and Gore as a small pay-for DLC rather than not have it at all. Number 6. They added one nice feature for people with OCD, where you can now, mid-battle, move units around into a neater order on the UI. However, you cannot do this on the campaign map. I would want this to be doable on the campaign map as well, so I can see my nice shiny doom stacks all neatly ordered, all at max health, or perhaps add a toggle that auto-sets them, like in the newer titles. Number 5, a small one, but in custom battles, you cannot have 2 of the same factions fight against each other. Why not? Not too big of a deal, as modders can probably fix this, but it does seem a little odd, and I could certainly find a few good uses for such a feature. Number 4, the ability to fight custom battles cross DLC. They are not balanced the same way, but a way for barbarian invasion factions to fight Alexander factions and Roman vanilla factions. I think this could open up a lot of new little fun custom battles, and especially AI only battles for me. Number 3, multiplayer campaign and hot seats. The hot seat community is a surprisingly active one, still, for Medieval 2. I'm not pushing too much for hot seats, as I am fairly certain modders can add that in now, using the same systems they had in the original. But a lot of people prefer the normal multiplayer campaign styles used in the modern titles. It does not need to be there for launch, the MP community is small, but it would be cool to see. Number 2, and it's a big number 2. A toggle so that all factions can receive missions. Macedon, the Greek cities, Carthage should all get missions like the Romans. Again, if this is not possible, okay, no worries, but if it is, it would be fun to see and add a layer of flavour to some of those factions that may be lacking interesting stuff. Looking at you, Dacia. And last but not least, number 1. And I will be more than happy to pay for this one as DLC. But still, I doubt it will ever happen. Sea battles. I think they could be great to see, but I doubt it will happen. It would really depend on how much power Feral has over this engine. It is sort of possible with the original, using the swimming mechanic in Barbarian Invasion. The modder Syriana Starovax has created interesting mods using this, but overall, they are not true sea battles in the way we would want them. But it is the best we have, and it is proof that in some way it is possible. I think if done right, it could be a good fun feature, but of course, it is not essential. Anyway, that's my list. A few of these I think could easily be added, some less so, or some could be completely impossible. But still, in my opinion, all are quite good ideas. And I think the community would appreciate them as well. Feral have said already, they have seen my old videos and used at least some of my ideas for the development of this game, so who knows, they could be here watching this one too. Comment down below which one you want to see the most, and of course upvote other commenters who you agree with, to help try and get the word out there of what we the community want to see. Anyway, I have been Melkor. Like, subscribe and turn on notifications for more. But for now, until the next one, tomorrow's video, Malgon.